Yo guys, I'm back again, another video, another day, or I should have said other way around. But today there's no FIFA content, or we're not uploading FIFA content because we got the Premier League 2021-2022 predictions. And yeah, it might be a quite interesting one. Let me know down below what you think. Obviously if you got prediction video yourself, link me down below. If you just have an opinion, let me know. Maybe rather than the full team, let me know top 5, I guess, because that's quite always hard, and bottom 3. So yeah, let me know. Always interesting to find out who thinks what. But personally, I think Brentford won't stay up. I think they'll go back to Championships. They wish to go to Champions League. Another team as well, Watford, I think they would go down as well, just because I haven't seen much business from them. And lastly, it's hard to say with these old teams. Like, all of them look pretty decent, but I think finally Brighton will be leaving Premier League. So jumping into number 17, I guess obviously for you guys it might not be interesting to see. Well, it might be only interesting to see last or bottom 3, and then the top 6 1 or so. You know, you feel free to skip it further down the line. It's completely down to you, not gonna lie. So number 17, very hard. I think Burnley will be number 17, and then when we look at the 16th position, looking at these teams, very hard to say, because we got, the only thing is like Palace, I don't think they'll do it as great. Patrick Vieira, I think he'll want to run a youth team, which sometimes is beneficial, but they don't seem to be buying a lot of players. So potentially, but 16, I think without Nuno, I think Wolves will struggle. But then also West Ham hasn't really bought anything. Obviously Lingard is at United still. West Ham is just sleeping, to be honest, because Tammy could have gone to West Ham. West Ham, there's loads of free agents as well where they could just pick up the same position. So I personally think 16 will be West Ham. I don't think they'll be a top 10, especially with, you know, with all the extra games now for West Ham. I think they will really struggle. Number 15, it's hard to say. Like, Norwich probably would be the ones, but I actually think really highly of Norwich with their signings, and we'll cover that in a moment. So number 15, I'm torn between Crystal Palace and Wolves, so we'll go for Crystal Palace, and then Wolves just above them. Number 13 for me, maybe Southampton, Everton or Southampton. I'll go for Everton, because they got rid of a lot of players and then they haven't really got anything. I know Rafa probably will try and get a top 10, but I don't think it's their season. And then Southampton underneath with Mings and what's his name, Vestergaard going, well, Ings going to who did he go to? Aston Villa, I want to say. And then Vestergaard going to Leicester. I think Southampton, although 12th position is pretty decent for them. Number 11, I think Norwich. To be honest, like, Norwich signed few of the players that they should have signed. The only other position now they need to sign is a striker. So they've signed numerous midfielders, including Billy Gilmore, obviously on loan from Chelsea. They got Josh Sargent, they got Rashica, they've got Ben Gibson, they got, what's his name, the goalkeeper. So they look like they come in, and it might be too high, but I reckon 11th place for Norwich. Anyways, moving down, Newcastle 10th. I don't know how I've rated Newcastle, but they sort of dark horses always. They can play just to get some scrappy points. Number 9, it's a bit tough now, but I'd probably say Leeds. Although they have some few good signings, I can't see them going above sort of 8. Aston Villa is probably next, but then also Tottenham. They haven't really signed. Oh, they actually signed Romero, so defensively they strengthen. I think they need to replace Eric Dyer. I think they still need a striker. So we'll go for Aston Villa. Although Aston Villa is doing really good business, but the top 6, I think it's always tricky, or top 7, because all these teams are amazing. So Aston Villa, number 8. Then number 7, I'll go for Tottenham, just purely because I think others will be just above them. Number 6, it has to be Arsenal. Arsenal hasn't done really many business, or much of the business. They've got a few players that are, for me, like questionable. You know, like obviously Ben White. Do we pay 50 mil? I know he's English from Prem. You know, it's always trickier. But I think personally they need to get rid of Laka and Alba, and then just buy a striker. Lautaro Martinez would be perfect, but if he goes to Tottenham, that's a tricky one. I know they're still looking at obviously Tammy, Awa from Lyon. So yeah, I reckon 6th place is quite nice for Arsenal. Then moving down, I think number 5 is Liverpool. Enough said, right? They haven't signed anything apart from Konate. I don't think they have the depth of the squad at the moment, and obviously I know Virgil isn't the healthiest. Robertson is out still, so yeah, number 5 is Liverpool. Number 4 will be Leicester. They've got a few players that they signed. They're always really solid, and I think they'll be slightly higher than the usual. I believe the last 3 seasons they finished 5th. Now they'll go for the 4th to get Champions League qualifications again. So yeah, Leicester will be number 4. Third one, I think you know what? I think it's hard, right? It's definitely not Chelsea. I think Chelsea is one of the top contenders, right? So I want to say Man City. Man City 3rd, and the reason why I'm saying Man City 3rd is just because they haven't signed a striker yet. I know they got grealish, but you need a striker, right? And Jesus, no offense to that guy, because obviously he's already professional, but he ain't that good. So Aguero, I know like they still, smashed the league without a striker in a way, but I think this year will be much harder. I do believe Chelsea will win the league, right? So I will go for United being 2nd, although they did sign Sancho and obviously Varane. They might sign a few more players beforehand, so they still just over 2 weeks. But personally, I think the missing piece was Lukaku. Obviously, we got a few defenders that came back from loan who got experience. We got obviously loads of midfielders who came back from loans, got experience as well. We still might buy Koundé from Seville, and I think Timo Werner staying means that obviously Tuchel still has a plan for him, and I think Lukaku and Werner will play amazingly together. Maybe even Werner will move to a wing player because he can facilitate with with the passes to Lukaku, and Lukaku's contribution in front of goal last year at Serie A was the highest. So yeah, I personally think Chelsea will win the league. Let me know down below. I say it could be biased, but I really think that we've got a solid team. We did really look good against Villarreal. I know it's only Villarreal, but also at the same time, we bloody won the trophy already. So yeah, good start. Let me know what you think. Smash the like, smash the subscribe, and I'll be back next day. Peace out.